Hey guys, it's Monday and I'm not feeling like crap today. Okay, so I'm still a little sick. I'm about at 80% right now, so that's good enough. And I don't look like a crazy homeless person today. And I'm wearing makeup and I'm wearing real clothes. And yeah, awesome. So I'm really glad that everybody is totally on board for a Sugar Rush group because I am so stoked to be Vanellope. Like, you don't even know. These actually came in the mail the other day and I was so stoked to finally get her because she actually ran out on Disney.com and that's really sucky. But they're selling it on Amazon for like ridiculous prices right now, which I think is stupid because it's so tiny and it's only worth $10. But yeah, it's my Vanellope razor. She's so cute. You just push this little button and then she like pews! So even though Luluco was absent this week, probably recharging her robot battery, I realized I forgot to answer her question from 2 weeks ago. Oops! But she had asked what our favorite Halloween costume was, and I don't think I can pick one because my favorite costumes have been the ones that I've done for cosplay. I remember when I was really little, my mom and I would do themes together, and one time I was Catwoman from like the really old Catwoman one, and she was the Penguin, and that was really awesome because she was so scary looking, or maybe it was because I was like 5 when that came out, so it just seemed scary looking. But either way, it was awesome. And Mario, you're not the only one with a fancy hat, sir. And I do hope people think I'm a magician because this will eventually be a Zatanna hat. And Nikki, I'm so glad you're having all kinds of cosplay motivation because I'm so stoked to cosplay with you again because I love cosplaying with friends. Speaking of Neil Gaiman, I actually been reading his book, Neverwhere, and it's really good. I've only just started it, but it's wonderful, and I love Neil Gaiman's writing. It's so wonderful, and I can just read it for days and days and days. Nikki had a question last week, and that was if we could have any amount of money to cosplay anything in the world, what would it be? But in terms of like ridiculous, crazy things to cosplay, I think I'd want to be either an Ava, specifically Asuka's Ava, or the Noble Gundam because that's obviously the best Gundam ever because it looks like Sailor Venus and that's awesome, and G Gundam's awesome. I did go to an archery class on Saturday with my boyfriend and some of his friends and his family, and it was really fun, but I had no idea how strenuous archery was. I had never gone to camp or anything, so I'd never tried shooting a bow and arrow before. But oh my god, my arm was so sore afterwards, and my 3 fingers that you have to pull were really bad afterwards too. And so they taught us how to shoot the bow and arrow, but they didn't teach us how to aim because we were doing instinctive shooting. And I come to realize that I have no instincts, clearly, because everyone else was like getting it in the range, and I'd be like, oh yeah, you got one in the bullseye, and then another one would fly off, and then different direction. And I was just going all over the place. So clearly I was not meant to be the next Green Arrow. But that's okay. My talents in crime fighting obviously lie other places. Like batarangs! Wah! Also this weekend on IFC, there was a huge Star Trek marathon going on the channel, and they were like showing every freaking Star Trek movie ever and like some of the episodes and stuff. And although I'm not a huge Star Trek fan, they were polling to see who you like better, Captain Kirk or Captain Picard. And so I wanted to see what you guys thought. So who do you like better, Kirk or Picard? Personally, I like Picard because I think he's pretty cool overall. But as far as characters, I think I prefer Spock more than anybody, even though he wasn't really an option in the poll. So I hope you guys are doing well. Make sure to like and subscribe and check out the other awesome geeks this week. Whee! You're sitting on me. Pickle sitting on me. Oh, you're out of focus because you're too close to the camera. Here's a big blob. You're a big blob. Oh, okay. Okay.